Hey everyone, my name is Crazy M, and today I'm bringing you a Rush gameplay, which I just played today, and I was pretty much surprised because I haven't had such a good game in a long time. The other team, I mean, we pretty much took the first two MCOMs in one round, but after that they really held up with us, and it was a really enjoyable round and a lot of competitiveness in there, and it was a good round, so to say. And so the reason why I cut out the first two MCOMs is pretty much because we took them in one run, and it was a little bit boring. Look at that, I couldn't get this guy, but I don't know who got him, but we got rid of him anyway. So yeah, so as I said, the first two MCOMs we just took them. There wasn't much of effort seen from them, and by that time I thought, yeah, it's gonna be one of those really fast rounds, but in the end it didn't turn out to. All in all, it was a 24-minute gameplay, and so I guess it's gonna be something like 20 with the first two MCOMs cut out, and that's what we're gonna see here. And this guy, by the way, he was kind of head glitching behind this like container, and I couldn't get him. See, I was able to hit just between it, and then he was gone. I don't know where he got to, but I know now. He just stood in the door, and I got him later afterwards. So, and yeah, so as I said, at this time I was like thinking that this wasn't gonna be a hard game at all, and normally I wouldn't do this, but as I saw that this guy just was on low health already, I just rushed him. And so as I said, I tried to revive as much as possible, and I also saw like, okay, we're losing tickets, we're losing quite fast, we weren't moving as fast as before, and look at this guy, he was pretty much good help, putting his smoke down there and helping me to get that revive in. And so I decided to switch sides, mainly because I saw that they were coming over the left side and they wanted to back reach us. And the first couple of times I really spent just trying to clear him out back there, and yet again he was faster than me on the revive. And I always try to fill holes. I see that the left side is empty, I go there and took more of a careful approach here, and there is one sniper here, he gets a hit off, but anyway, doesn't matter too much. And what I really experienced in here, what really became apparent to me, what I wasn't so aware of before, is that the flag, like the special Satan that reduces the explosive damage, really helps a lot. And as we see now, at that time I saw that we were already losing a quarter of the tickets, and so I really was cautious to revive as much as I could. And one thing that I gotta put on the opponent side as well is that this was a 100 ticket server, so it was, you know, they fought hard, and if it wasn't for 100 tickets we would have lost. Gotta be honest with that one. So luckily there were 25 more tickets than there would be normally, and we were able to get that. And so, but they didn't take too much care in the first round as well. They left the left side open since there wasn't a lot of us pushing them, so they didn't draw their forces there, and so so basically me and my squad were able to get a set on this bomb here. And I was pretty much trying to just stay back and wait till someone tries to disarm me, what I did exactly here. And then here's the mistake, I shouldn't have gone for the revive. I should have stayed back, reloaded. Sadly, I didn't have a grenade anymore, because normally I would just chuck a grenade out there, everything would be safe, like the grenade would cover the MCOM for the first part, and the second part I could run out and kill the guys that try to defuse it. So yeah, and I spawned back in, and at that point of time they pushed up the right side, and gladly we taking that out. But still, they put us more and more under pressure, and they only burned half of tickets, and I wouldn't have thought that. And in the end, that's really basically where we then started to struggle after this MCOM. Oh god, I'm so thirsty. It's like, I don't know, outside it's snowing, it has a 30 centimeter snow, something like that already, and somehow it's like the weather just took all my liquidity and soaked it out of me and just let it snow or whatever. I don't know, but I'm just dry as fuck. And so yeah, we basically got in there. I got a little bit lucky, and the PDW is yeah, it's enjoyable. there's some moments which we'll see later on that when you're aiming down sights it just seems inaccurate. But other than that, I enjoyed it a lot. And so yeah, we're just cleaning those guys out, and I was having quite a good run in here down there, and so not too much, but you see, I guess we lost like maybe at 20 tickets in the first MCOM, and then the second MCOM we already lost 50, and now here becomes the tricky part. I also gotta say that I wasn't really too aware of all that was happening around me in the next set. Still, I had quite a good game, but there were some things that I could potentially make better, and I'm gonna point this out because it's quite interesting. So just get those 2 pros here up and save for tickets, and we can start with a fresh 100 tickets in the round. And so basically was I thinking, you know, keep the momentum, move up, and was a little bit too fast. There were 2 guys there, but amazingly I took them both off with a hipfire. Got a little bit lucky, and I thought that there was nobody in there anymore, but I was wrong. I got taken up by those 2 guys, but my guys pushed up and just sprayed this guy down, get a revive in, and I knew that he was there. And I was like, come here, come here. No, sir, that was the baby corner, you're not supposed to be here, and if you wanted to get to the photo booth, that was around the corner, but no. No. And basically, there were a lot of grenade spam, and I was glad that I had my flag on here. I think I'm gonna do a video on that and just show how much effective it is, because I think a lot of people underestimate it. And at that point, there always was this guy just hitting us with these RPGs in here. And I mean, so this just shows how kind of desperate they were to keep us from planting those bombs. And at this point in time, you know, get a little bit stuck back here, and I don't know why I was so focused on staying here, because normally I would go backstairs, you know, the next stairs, and just try to get behind. But so yeah, I kept on running on here. I thought that there might be some people back there, since I didn't see too much in here, and I was trying to advance through here. But as I said, they were really watching and kind of trying to gun us down. But you know, Metró is the one place where you don't die, or hardly die. You know, you get a lot of revives in, and sadly the guy got me a second time. But what I don't understand, you saw my squad mate there, he just revived me, I died again, and then he didn't revive me straight afterwards. And it wasn't him even, it was another one. So weird, right? And that's the one moment where the PDW just kind of lags a little bit. I mean, this one was a good shot, but you see on the next couple of moments, there's a guy coming up, peeking on my left side. Yeah, right, I get hit here, I retreat, I just replenish my health, and then I try to hit him. I get a little bit surprised again, I don't know why, I kind of couldn't see him really, and then it felt so inaccurate and so ineffective, and I finally get jumped on from this guy. So yeah, but his brain was later spilled on the wall, and I think it taught him not to jump the corner again, I guess. And no revive for me this time, I think. Yeah. Yep. So I spawned back in on this guy, and basically I saw them coming up those side stairs, and at that point I was pretty much aware that they came down the second stairs and were somehow back raging us, and saw those bullets coming from my left. But first I wanted to clean off the stairs so that I could keep those alive that were standing up there. So those guys were already dead. I got shot down, but again, you don't die in Metró. But still, we already lost the 40 tickets, and suppression's in a game. Why not use it? Okay, no, seriously, I just missed those shots. Didn't mean to suppress them or anything, and yeah. So then I moved up there. I tried to clear them up from this angle, since I kind of realized that they all flashed them out. There are not a lot of people here, and we gotta get more angles on them, because we're not making any progress from down there. And more people keep dying, and I just thought, you know, save some tickets. I mean, we got that planned off, but I don't see a lot of friendlies there. I see a lot of enemies. Our tickets are dropping pretty fast, and that RPG just looked epic. And I got a revive. Okay, I don't even get the revive, and I finally see that they were down on us again, and I kind of prevent the back rage here, and which I think would have been pretty painful for us. And so finally here's the move that was pretty much the kind of thing that changed it around. I mean, those guys just got so, I mean, so unlucky, you know. Normally they would have gone down here, and I get a little bit lucky, I don't know, but I call it, let's call it skill luck, whatever. I get the arm here, and basically I can tell you right off the bat, I wasn't able to defend it, and you're gonna see in a second why. First of all, I mean, I did get this guy here, and I did get this guy, and then my squad mate spawns, blocks a little bit of my vision, that's why I didn't see him, and he looks in the wrong direction as well. So I mean, I think I wouldn't have been able to stand against 3 of those guys anyways, but he also blocked my vision. He was looking in the wrong direction, and they flashed us out again. And now look at that, how aggressive they were. We're like at 34 tickets, and normally on a 75 ticket count, we would have been done pretty much by now. There wasn't much that was gonna save us anymore, and at this point in time, I actually gave up a little bit. I thought that we were not gonna make it anymore, and I was quite surprised that we did make it. And yet again, sometimes the PDWR is just really accurate, and it's just good. But I'm doing the PDW guide. I don't know, haven't finished it yet completely, and he just got dunked on. I mean, how can you, if you're like LMG Pro on the ground? How can you not hit me when I'm peeking that corner? But yeah, so I got the revives in, trying to save some tickets here because we were really running out of them. And as you see, if you saw the minimap, would you think that we were gonna win? I don't think so. But again, just save the ticket, save it. I think I was really, if you're running a mat train on Metro, that's one way to really have success. And yeah, I really gave up. I tried to kind of pre-fight this corner, but he wasn't coming around. I thought he was going after me, but he wasn't. And yet again, another revive. And you see just how important that was just to keep the game going. And I basically get taken out here. And I was like, okay, it's over. I was pretty much finished. I was ready to just, I think I was ready to alt-tab and go somewhat Facebook or something like that. But I saw that there were guys moving up at A. I saw them on my kill cam, and I get this guy here trying to pull off his C4 move. And so yeah, there were guys arming A, and I spawned back in, and I got so unlucky. Just the moment I get out of the door, I get RPG'd again. So I guess 3 of my deaths were by RPGs. I don't know, something like that. Pretty ridiculous. But as of that time, there was nothing that would take these 2 arms from us. That one was for sure, and I traded with that guy. But there was nothing that was gonna take them from us, and I was pretty sure. And I was really, you know, I was pretty hyped at the game. It was really like looking forward to the last 2 bombs, and I didn't get re-off there, but doesn't matter too much. And I get taken out again. Couldn't hit him. He pulled the hatchet on me, but you know, the river's around the corner. So at this stage, I normally don't really play with caution, because I know that there are a lot of medics around me that can re-off me and just go all in, and doesn't matter too much. And we weren't really just waiting anything. We were just pushing up, and I guess that was a good move. We could have lost a lot of time and a lot of tickets if we didn't push up right away. Couldn't get this guy, by the way, but you know, we took like the Metro inside pretty fast. And basically what happens normally at the last 2 MCOM stations, the enemy team hasn't got a lot of chance holding you back. But yet again, this team had so much fight in it. They were really fighting, and I appreciate it, because you don't see too many guys doing, like, really keeping up the fight. And you know, thumbs up to them. I mean, it was an awesome game. And so I saw them down there, I jumped down. I basically chased this guy down here, and then I moved out there, get through the stairs, and because I saw him running in there and I wanted to get him out. I don't know why I didn't look up first before the revive, but it didn't matter in the end. The other guy jumped down, got shot already, and so we cleared that building basically. But what I experienced, if you have this building, you normally have a pretty high chance of planting A, so you're getting A, and then B is not that too big of a problem. And I didn't see the guy in the next, like on the other side of this wall, like to our right. I didn't see him lying there, and here was in low health. I was, I don't know, he kind of surprised me as well a little bit, and we were pretty much taken out in there, and my squad mates and nobody was moving up, so that was a bad move on our side. And I saw this guy down there at A, but I couldn't hit him with the PDWR, and by that time he already disarmed it. And then they were coming up that house again, and I didn't know how I survived that, and so basically was trying to get them, like me, all alone. And yet again, you know, I couldn't hip fire, just pre-fire and hip fire around the corner, because he wasn't moving around. I don't know what it was with those guys. They were just really standing in the as far in the corner as possible. And so yeah, I got taken out. I didn't get revived, but we're still holding that building basically. And you know, those guys were all up there, and I knew that there were still some guys down there and get dunked on. I mean, bad luck for him, good for me. And here's something interesting. You know, I see those guys on the minimap down there. First one to check the upstairs. I went down again, and then I take out this guy and I see the other one coming down below me, and I thought about, okay, jump out the window and just get around him, but he got me first, shot me while I was jumping out the window, and basically landed down there. That's also the reason why nobody revived me, I guess. And so we got A armed, but again, they disarmed it, and I was a little bit frustrating in a way, because you know, you has this, like, you really could grasp the AMCOM because it was so close, but yet again you couldn't really win the game. I don't know, it was like, it was, I don't know what it was. So I basically thought, okay, we gotta just move out. And this guy was going for the knife, but he wasn't gonna get it. So I'm in a minimap, and bad luck for him. And so now we armed both of them and be disarmed, you know, that's how fast it went. And so but I thought, let's push out, let's kind of get more territory, so to say. Let's enable us to attack from more angles. And finally we get the AMCOM, I guess. And this guy, I mean, I was off with my first couple of shots. Maybe I should have aimed down side, and he survived at 8% health. It was just like one bullet. No, I wasn't gonna die. So, and then I thought, okay, we got that A1. We should be pretty clear. I got this guy. I was avoiding to get sniped. And so we get A here. But look at the ticket count. That's like 31 tickets. And get shot from behind. I don't know what did it, was stupid. I was kind of trying to rush in for B as well. He was telling my team just to move up, just to really be aggressive, because again, we were down on 30 tickets on a 75 ticket server. We would have been dead by now. But again, and they defused it, you know, and so that was a bad move. At that time, I was so desperate. I was just thinking, like, okay, just throw ourselves at them. And here's my friendly medic coming, getting me up again. So that was a good one again. So that's why I didn't just spawn. Oh, he didn't get me up. Okay, I remember that one. And here I just saw my squad mate spawning, and I initially looked at the minimap and I saw there were guys shooting at him. So I was just not moving to keep my spawn protection, and then I killed them. A little bit of a tactical use as a spawn protection, even though I hate it. In these moments, I'm glad you have it, and it really gives you an advantage if you use it right. So then I tried to take out a couple more guys, and try to push them back in their spawn. And the reason why this can be so hard, if they manage to not let you get down too much on the lower ground here, the BM is so close to respawn. You know, they're much faster there than you are, and you know, 15 tickets. That's really close. I mean, it's really close. And I was thinking about going for the arm, but I wasn't feeling too safe. A lot of guys there, but in the end, I just was like, screw it, man. Like so few tickets left. I just had to go for it, and I eventually got it. And that's pretty much the end of it. We did get this charge, and I got just headshotted with the 44 here. But the teammates finally moved up, killed everyone, and yeah, so that was really enjoyable round. I haven't had one of those in a while, you know. It was so competitive, so much fun, and I hope you guys liked seeing that. I spawned back there, I don't know why, but we won, and it was really good game. I mean, you know, it was really good. I wasn't really, like, one team was on the stronger side for all the time, and I really enjoyed it, and I think that's what all the games should be like. And so yeah, guys, I hope you liked that one. If so, please leave a thumbs up, comment on the video, whatever you like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Have a good day, have a nice one, and I'll see you next time.